Discord here. We You're 90-1041, any actives?
Nope.
Channel 2 is cleaning up from a roof run.
Hey, firm. We're not running, we're not running, we're not running. Huh? Oh my god, I was looking at the wrong thing. How are those percentages
269 is going
different?
to be 1042. Narcolepsy in my ass tonight. Everyone be safe.
Good night, have a good one.
Hey,
Thanks.
firm.
You too,
Thank you for your
250.
service. I hope you have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
Good night.
Thank you. Perry, I will legally change your name to Pussy Slayer Perry.
Oh, what's this lasso? I wonder why it prompts for slow system performance. Actually, I think I know why. Okay, now if I alt tab, and now it's gone. But I was running into an issue of screenshotting stuff. Hopefully this isn't loud. It didn't make any sounds. We're good. Nope, slow system performance. What if I dedicate share X to the share X sets always frequency. Let's try that again. Screenshot. Okay, it's done. I think we're good. Problem solved. Med check. Good call. Give me 1 second. Sorry, my mic was muted. Royal, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Give me uno momento. We are, gotta go deal with narcolepsy things. Have a great night. I wish you the best. Hope all is well.
Uh, 39476 BCSO processing. Wait, sorry, wrong call sign. 382.
espresso, and I left my drink downstairs.
Six 1176, the latest suspicious activity.
All right, we are good. Good morning, chat. Hope everyone's doing well. All right. Hmm. 390.76, latest 37.
Not sure. I felt like I think I heard shots out the back, but don't quote me. My radio was playing loud.
A firm.
There's gonna be a Comet Cabrio out the front. A white baller parked in the driveway. The Cabrio. Yeah, there's definitely shots out the back. There's shots out the back of this house. I see the shooter. It's a lady with white hair.
Are they trying to
How
steal
far
a
out of you,
core?
Rhodes? I think they're.
About 10
I don't know
seconds.
what they're doing. They're just. I think they're shooting something in the backyard over there.
389.76 to
I'm pulling up now.
South Hamilton.
Please just keep your distance until Rhodes gets there.
I've
Hey,
arrived.
firm. I'm down the
here.
road taking pictures. They're in the left of that building. They're to the left of that building in the backyard. The one that I'm taking pictures of. There's going to be one with a half mask, skull on the half mask. That had a gun. She has white hair. If you do not let her run away.
The
Keep
only
eyes on that
description I
suspect.
have is an individual in all black is dragging an individual with a white shirt towards the yard. I'm trying to get visual from up top. Stand by.
I'll get closer at the front.
Stay where you're positioned, because I think they're going to try to go around the property. Okay, from female, white hair is she's hiding around the corner. There's a little alleyway that leads straight to that blue vehicle.
389. I'm stationed to the west on Madwing. Let me know what you need me to do.
Okay, from
I have visual at the corner.
yeah, she's going back the other way.
Back to the other side, then.
Hey, farm. Looks like they pulled into the little cubby portion with the pool of the property right at the back. I no longer see them. There's a palm tree in the way. Ooh. I think she was just in the pool. Oh, oh, did they dump the guy in the pool? Oh, we gotta roll in.
Oh, hell no, I'm going in.
I can't confirm. Oh, we in a pool. Hey, we're gonna need to see some hands. Got one at gunpoint. Oh, they just pulled their gun. Hey, put that away. Put it away.
Can you tell me what you're arresting me for?
Put the gun away.
Answer my question.
Your question's not getting answered. Put the weapon
You just pulled a gun. Put it away now. Just aimed a
That's
gun at
right.
me. She's down.
I'll get the guy in the pool.
A firm. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna need you to put your hands behind your back here. There we are. I'm gonna take that gun off you here.
This guy's unconscious.
Perry, I can barely hear you.
Hello? Hello?
I hear you. Just you're a distance away.
My radio ain't working because I went in the fucking pool.
EMS PD.
Ah!
Hello.
Yeah.
Can we get 52 staged near the area of South
All right.
Milton?
Go ahead and get that gun off, yeah?
Medsac will stage.
There we are.
Were there any outstanding individuals nearby? Or
Oh, look. Oh, yep. Yeah, you did get shot here. Okay.
Alright, you with me, sir? Okay, hold on.
EMS from PD.
Alright, get it over.
We need 52s off of South Milton. We have at least one individual gunshot wounds. One individual was in a pool, drowning for a period of time. That's all I got. I don't know if the other individual was shot. Are you with me?
Affirm. Medsac 76. We're passing the golf course going north and west. It'll be about 2 minutes.
Can you hear me, sir?
What was that? You say you got bit by a dog? He might need a rabies shot? Okay. All right. The individual is claiming that the other party may have been bit by a dog and may need a rabies shot. All right. EMS is on the way. I'm just gonna sit here and apply pressure to the gunshot wound here.
Me for, man. This is fucked up.
But you were carrying a body around, and we told you to put your hands up, and you instead pulled a gun and then aimed it.
You didn't tell me anything about carrying a body.
Girl, you need to follow instructions.
You didn't say anything about me carrying a body.
I hate to break it to you, but I don't need to explain myself. You just follow the instructions. It's as simple as that.
You didn't say anything to me about carrying a body.
I
was trying to
did.
get him to a
Okay.
hospital.
The body
Trying to get him
carrying.
to a hospital though.
The body carrying is irrelevant, honey. I had to break it to you. I told you to put your hands up. You pulled a gun.
Okay, but it kind of is relevant.
Then you
when I'm
aimed the
trying to get him
gun,
to a hospital,
and I shot
You're
you.
telling me to fucking stop.
Hello.
Come on. And don't honey me.
Girl, I had to break it to you.
I did not
but
mean
like,
to do that. I'm so sorry.
Is tactical airing out of the dogs. It helps promote blood flow.
Yeah, there's
Do
a...
not call me honey again.
All right, let's look at you here.
You know what? I won't. You're giving sour, not sweet.
It's disrespectful.
Disrespectful?
Are we able to get
Okay.
both individual swabs for GSR?
Hey, friend, there were shots fired on the scene. We will be JSRing both of them.
I see some pretty shallow penned wounds. I don't think this is too bad.
So, on scene of some suspicious activity.
Is this the one who said they were bit by the dog?
I did
She got
also
shot.
get bit by a dog. But, you know,
Are you up to date with your rabies shot?
yes.
You are? Okay, that's good. Alright, we'll get
And
that
that's-
wound disinfected for you anyways.
Listen, there's a lot of murder kitties. I don't know what these animals have around here.
There
That's
are
fair.
a shitload of them.
It's Los Santos. They probably have some sort of fucking...
Go hunting, you see more
unfound
murder
disease.
kitties than deer these days.
Horver, where she's being treated right now is where she got shot. As soon as she aimed the gun, I shot her. I don't even know if she had the opportunity to open fire, but she did aim directly towards me. If you can just check for casings once we clear out of the area. Harry, I'm also going to jump in the pool and see if there's anything in there.
I'm gonna go check on the... How's he doing?
All right.
Unsure. That was the vehicle that was here when we got here, so I'm assuming they drove that here to get that white one. No, but that vehicle that is illegally parked and does need to be documented and towed.
mean,
Sam Anderson was the RO of that vehicle. I'm not quite sure who we're dealing with.
From our suspect,
Any
we stayed
forcing
before
of
I
it
start
might
searching
just
him,
promote
start testing him.
more damage to the gunshot wounds at the moment.
Holy fuck, that escalated.
That did. I did not expect her to point the gun.
Me neither. I mean, I'm gonna be real. Under normal circumstances, after like the third time of telling her to put the gun away, I would have just shot, but she made the decision for me.
Yeah, she sure did.
Holy fuck. Alright, I'm gonna get my vehicle moved around. I don't know if I can actually get up there. Oh, disregard, I'm good.
You still need to search the lady at all, or am I good?
Negative. She's good to be loaded up.
Hey.
I'll get a report up. Are we
Rhodes,
on? What's that?
Rhodes, he was GSR negative, but he was still on the property. Should I search it? I should disarm him before he goes to the hospital. You're right.
Hey, firm. I'd frisk, given the circumstances. I know legally we can, but it's easier, justifying, what's it called? Everything if you frisk first. Alright. Alright, Horver at the back, I know, I don't know if you've taken photos already, but I did see the evidence casings and whatnot on the ground. The two on the sides, so when you first enter to the left-hand side, like the first portion of the pool, that's going to be my casing. The casing on the corner, stand by.
The one that's like on the corner leading like further out, is that
A-firm. The one I'm looking at right now straight ahead, that's Perry's. The one to the left here, that's mine. And where that pool of blood is where they got shot. I don't know if there will be a casing.
not seeing casings, I'm just seeing projectiles.
Affirmification.
Also on the west side of the house, there is, maybe still might be a dead dog. Not sure if someone came and took it, but there's also a ton of casings there. Also, there was a couple by the white car, but I couldn't find those projectiles.
Did you get a picture of the dog?
And for I did.
Poor dog.
I know.
Alright, just a heads up, the report is up. So if you just throw that stuff in the evidence locker when you get to Mission Row.
So there wasn't any weapons on the male individual. However, there was this, well, I guess there was a weapon. There's this big mace thing. Rhodes, could you have a look at this?
A mace?
Yeah, it looks like a mace.
Girl, let me ask you a question.
What?
You ever seen Plankton get called a mace?
That doesn't look like... I thought the Plankton was the car tracker remover.
EMS, you're clear to roll. We'll follow.
We'll be there shortly.
76 CMC.
No, that's the
What is
device
that
used to
thing?
steal the cars.
Oh, so they were stealing cars. Alrighty.
9 to 76 CMC. Are there any available command plus?
The rest of us that would be available are wrapped up with the Fleeca work.
It's a very simple question. The lady being arrested asked me not to call her honey. Can I get permission to call her like lemon? Because she's giving sour. Anything but sweet.
Sure. Yes.
Thank you.
My little petty rose. So yes, that works.
Do you need help with that, Fleeca?
No, to be honest, I think at this rate we're probably just gonna take the hostage and skedaddle. Unless, Asher, is it just you or are there other units as well?
Mason's in my car.
I still, that would leave us with only 3. It's okay. We will take the hostage and move on to the next.
I think Corver just needs to throw evidence into a locker. You might be able to attach fairly quickly for mission round.
Yeah, I just need to head to mission row, throw evidence in the locker.
Dan, if you're on frequency, I will leave that decision up to you. If you want to proceed with 4 units, we can. If you don't want to, then you don't have to.
That's Sec 23 at CMC.
390 same
I
traffic.
mean, they're probably gonna be done in the next like 2 minutes or so, so we'll see where everyone's at that point.
I'm on my way to mission row now. From the hills.
Alright, yeah, then we'll run it because Ash is here, so we'll get a chase in. Why not?
Yeah.
It's left a mind race.
It's a slippery.
Let's see if Asher can get a door on his
reload?
vehicle before that.
Yeah.
You can never be too.
Hey, firm. Alright, we'll
Get
get,
right in
we'll get
front of
through,
me.
actually, channel 2 with the Fleeca. Channel 2, guys.
Oh my god.
Patients at the hospital will be going through skip.
Hey, firm. Damn. You know this is now the second time someone done tried to shoot me within 20 minutes of my fucking shift.
Oh,
And she picked me. She picked me. She didn't even get the opportunity to shoot, but she aimed at me.
She was very angry.
Yeah, well, I had permission to call her
Well, now,
lemon,
you'll find out eventually.
or should I go with lime?
What about grapefruit? That's probably got bad
The report is
connotations.
up, correct?
One of them.
Yeah, they're in here. Both in here.
All right, Dr. Skip be doing his magic.
Glasses from Dr.
Yeah.
Skip.
You really need to call the dog population.
Oh, what? Why?
What the fuck does that mean? Cull the dog population? Hell no.
Because, okay. Everything would have been fine if that dog didn't just attack.
That was someone's pet.
It attacked for no reason!
It was
Alrighty,
defending
sir.
its its own.
Regret to inform you that you are under arrest today.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Well, listen. At this point in time,
Alrighty. Is he all good, Dr. Skip
at
Clary?
this point in time, you do have the right
Yeah,
to
you
remain
should be all
silent.
good.
Alrighty.
Anything you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law. You do have the right to an attorney during any and all questioning, and if you can't afford one will be provided by the state if available. You understand these
I
rights
just
as
need
I read
to
them to you
drop
today.
the into the
Yes,
incident.
I'm being arrested for.
Hey, firm.
You're a little bit fuzzy?
Criminal use of a firearm,
Alrighty.
in addition to disobeying a peace officer.
Disobeying a
Words, can you
peace
make sure
officer.
the make sure the DOC get her a pair of shoes that I borrowed.
Will
off her.
do. Will do.
Thank you.
An ass!
And I'm gonna be real. The moment you aimed, you got shot. But had you have shot, there'd be an attempted murder charge. All right. Listen, I'm gonna get you loaded into the vehicle here. Watch your head.
Did the same thing. 61176 MRPD 195.
390 same traffic.
Good shit.
All right. So what's your full legal name, also known as your government name?
Aren't you gonna get that by taking my fingerprints anyway?
I mean, yeah, but I like asking.
Yeah, but we could just make this quick. Whatever. Disobeying a peace officer, criminal use of a firearm, not guilty, not guilty. Usual.
But I ain't heard a name.
How'd you need it?
Well, because I want you to indicate who you is.
Daniel and Frank,
Hey, do you want me to indicate who I am?
Yeah.
They're on channel 2 for the 90.
Are you offering to carry him to this? What has he been arrested for? Wait, so you're arresting a
you want
man
me to
for
take the hostage?
drowning?
You know, Perry, we need to take him into an interrogation room. We need to find out if this
Maybe
was an
only one
intentional attempt
Martin.
to drown this man.
It's a good point.
What?
Would you like to press charges against her?
Is it white?
No, fuck.
Oh my god, it's so pretty.
Darn it.
Hmm.
I mean.
Oh, hold on. We'll get you in a private room when you will ask again, because she could be skewing the
in the
outcome.
report.
All right. 10-9.
This way, sir.
All evidence is in the report. I just need to
From the photos can wait
Upload
until
that first.
after you assist with that call.
I guess, right, let me...
All right, we get you out of the vehicle here.
10-4. 39 swapping channel 2.
Here we are. All right. Why won't you say your name?
Because why do you need it?
Girl, there ain't no way you saying that when you being arrested.
I mean, you'll be able to see my record soon enough, and you'll see that you really don't need my name.
I do need your name. If at any point in time you can't see, please let me know.
I cannot see. Here we go. I cannot see again.
So,
Oh,
I'm going to assume.
to assume.
I'm going to assume your name here.
Okay. Oh, we guessing my name.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Lemon.
Why lemon?
Well, because you're, you know, you don't like being called honey.
Alrighty, there we are.
You're not, you know, not
But-
sweet.
Mr. Anderson,
I
I
cannot
knew it was you.
see, but the honey goes well with lemon, so surely that doesn't make any sense.
Oh, girl, one is sour, one is sweet.
Oh,
No,
you're all good to
neither
leave the room.
neither
We
are
can
sweet.
get-
They're
we can get
both
out of the sales
sour.
now.
Do you want to take a new
I'm sorry,
mugshot,
did you
Perry?
just say honey is sour?
Oh, let me check.
Oh,
But
I
my
thought you were
profile
talking
doesn't
about
have my
limes.
glasses on.
Yeah, I don't care about
When
your
did I
glasses.
mention limes?
Oh,
I don't
We're
know,
supposed to
whatever.
remove
Limes.
those.
Yeah, what's the other one? A citrus?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
definitely
same
still
shit.
you. Come on
So
in.
could I squeeze past here? Thank you. All right.
Oh.
Just over here and I'll get you.
All right, I'm gonna have to get you fingerprinted here, okay? What
You don't.
do you mean?
Don't need it.
Alright, just gonna double check your possessions one more time.
You haven't even identified yourself.
From your person.
Yes.
Hold on.
What in tar?
First name Lemon, last name Chi.
Hey, hold up.
Lemon cheese.
State ID.
Why are you
Yep.
doing this?
State ID 16802. Is that you?
No.
Well, I'm.
You-
That's
are
my bet. Hold on.
you-
Let me try lime.
Are you searching for this lemon person?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Who is lemon, and why are you looking for them?
But you won't give me your name.
When you're doing this.
What's that got to do with? I'm really intrigued now. Who is lemon?
You don't want to be called honey. Okay. So instead of something sweet, I went with something sour.
Who's lemon?
I don't know who lemon is, but lemon is sour.
I'm not sour.
It didn't come north.
What?
I'm not sour.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree.
You know what? That's fair play. I never agree with cops anyway.
When I can ask Rose.
That is A-okay. However, I do need to know your name.
Alright, your
Fingerprinted me.
possessions have been seized. Let's get you in the sales.
You don't need my name.
I do need your name.
You don't need it.
I do.
You don't. You fingerprinted me.
I do need your name, though.
Fingerprinted me. You don't need my name.
I have not yet fingerprinted you.
Don't need my name.
I do need your name.
Nope.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Do you want to call you Tio?
I mean, with the way you were talking about getting processed, I have all the time in the world.
Listen. You think you can outsass me? Crazy.
I had to
Gotta be
break it to you,
crazy.
but I certainly can.
British. You can't outsass me.
I mean, I don't know that I've encountered you before, but I will say, it's a losing battle for you. It is.
So bad,
I'm curious, did you hear about what happened today during shift 2?
I need to figure out what your, what your name is so I can process you properly.
And I was only there for 2 of them. Now, the first one...
Process me properly. You have my fingerprints.
I was down in the cells...
I don't.
...while he was processing someone, and they're going to lock down a property...
Well, that sounds like a skill issue.
I don't know why they just do it from the tablet.
See, so technically you didn't actually place me under arrest because you didn't even know who I was.
No, you are under arrest. You've already been told at least one of the charges associated.
That was it. So he unlocks the door and locks it again. Oh, I think I just found the Astron, by the way.
Garrett, all the time in the world. I promise you. If you want to sit here for hours, I will match the energy. I've done it and I'll do it again.
Why do I have to give you my name?
Okay. So when you ask why like that, right? You then have to consider, sort of the value in you just providing me your name. Right? I mean, you've told me the rest of it. Not guilty. You
searched me, did you not?
I did, yes. I did search you.
I had identification, did I not?
You had an ID card on you, correct?
So there you go.
And it was like that sort of shit. And he didn't know that.
That's not how that works. You could have somebody else's ID.
My DNA's on file. Check it. My ID.
He quickly. Yeah.
So instead of providing me your name, you would prefer that I run the DNA left behind from when you were shot and compare it to our database to then determine that it's you.
I just fucking lit him up the moment he walked off.
You see how much of a roundabout way this is to get to the same end goal?
Walked out when he didn't. Yeah. But because of it though, fucking.
Do you see how flawed this is?
Yes, but I like being an inconvenience.
And then decided that.
Yeah, you are going to be anything but an inconvenience. I cannot be inconvenienced when I am so willing to sit here for hours on end speaking to somebody.
They're just too fucking afraid of a lawsuit.
I want to say the longest time outside of a hold or anything is probably close to 4 hours of just a petty back and forth until they finally gave up. Listen, I'm gonna be real. If I put you in a cell, okay, and I tell you, hey, listen, we need to get your DNA, and I get hit with the, okay, well, come in the cell, come and get it. No, you're gonna approach the bars and I'm gonna do it from this side. Otherwise, you can sit there, have a temper tantrum, and you let me know when you're ready. I'll give it about 5-10 minutes. If there's nothing, I'll leave for 15 minutes, respond to other calls, and I will return, and I'll re-ask if they're ready.
You're a sassy one, aren't you? Huh?
You say sass, I say petty. It's kind of it becomes a personal challenge every time.
Literally, as soon as that was cleared up right and done, there was in a fucking shootout.
But you've seen my ID.
I've seen
I told you my DNA
an
is
ID.
on file. You don't believe it's my ID.
It's not that I don't believe it. I don't know you. I don't know you.
Incident 13553, they tie into each other because of it. It was so.
Well, if she's being difficult, I do have questions to ask you outside the room.
I'm just saying, it seems a little bit like you're trying to get something out of me.
What do
Someone
I
else has
want?
ever
Yeah,
been
your
bothered to ask
name.
me.
Your name is what I want out of you.
Blake.
Blake. Okay. All right, Blake. Blake, sit tight. I just got to speak with Perry here.
Like, the shit's
Hey,
dumb.
Rhodes,
Really?
the pictures have been uploaded to the report.
Oh, no,
Perfect.
straight Morgan.
Thank
I
you.
got a code for you too.
All right, what's up?
Alrighty. So this guy, what charge do I push to this guy besides trespassing? Is this contraband? This key frequency radar? Because it's not.
Is it Mark?
Marked for seizure. I mean, how do? It's not marked. I don't think it's marked for seizure. I haven't seen any reports saying it's marked for seizure.
No. We just know that they've consistently been used over the course of the past year to steal cars. I've turned my radio off. Let's see.
Also, he's DOC.
Awkward. Wait,
So what the fuck
can we
do I do
push
with
charges
that?
against you? Hold on.
It's DOC, and he has a government radio on him. Well, he still had it on him because he said it was, I don't know. Is he allowed to have that on him when he's not on duty?
I'm not sure. One moment.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, Lucas, real quick. Do you know how, like, with officers, if we're pushing charges, we got to post it on the docket?
Yeah,
Okay, does that apply to DOC?
I think so.
Oh, it does apply to DOC. Okay.
Okay. Well, this is an annoying one, but I remember because this happened beforehand. Technically, it did not, but I'm pretty sure the legislation got amended in which Department of Corrections was added into the charge of like government employee, like under that definition. I think even sorry, it's gonna happen 100 times over. I think when you look at attempted murder of a government employee, Department of Corrections.
Well, it wasn't anything major. It's like very petty, like like they got eat the fuck up by a dog at a boost. Like I don't know.
I think it's still canonically like that way. Like it has to follow the process that it would if it was an officer as well.
Okay, I'll let Barry
I could
know.
be wrong, but maybe
I don't even know what piece
if
of
the judge is
legislation it would be
around-
in.
Yeah. I think it was just under the elected officials, but I don't even
Wait,
know which one that one is actually.
who the fuck was elected?
Well, like, I know that
No,
there
I
was
get
a
what you're
piece of
saying, I get what you're
legislation that
saying.
explained like the definitions of each one, and under like the sub-term like
Due process.
I guess because we're technically like not elected, but because we're just like hired at pick, it's like considered I don't fucking know how the fuck those bitches explain big ass words like whatever.
Okay. We'll have. How about this? We'll have the individual released. We'll look further into this, and if we
I was
do
about to say,
ultimately
you have
need
30
to, yeah, we have 30 days to push it.
Is it violent where you have to take DNA
No,
like that?
no. So the specific party that we're talking about was down when we arrived on scene, and then the other girl pulled a gun and was about to start blasting, but the moment she aimed, it was.
Ooh,
She just got.
wait, we'll start blasting you?
She was about to. She aimed the fucking gun, but me and Perry, you know.
And ooh,
Yeah. Exactly.
you got the gun on
Exactly.
her.
Yeah. All right. We'll end up doing that until we get further clarification.
Okay.
In the meantime, is there any DOC? Oh, there is DOC. Mick O'Leary. We'll figure this out. Thank you for the heads up. Appreciate it.
Alrighty, bye.
Okay, so Lucas does believe that we have to push charges on the docket, but we don't know whether or not this is something that we have to do like in the moment, or not in the moment, but like what's the term I'm looking for? Like I don't know if this applies only to violent felonies or anything to that extent. So we're gonna have to look into that. Ultimately, I say we cut him loose.
If this goes to a court case, he'll win it because he'll just claim that she dragged him in there.
I mean, he didn't want to press charges.
He didn't.
Do they have priors?
Yeah,
what's his name?
He does. His name's hold up.
Is it the
Sam
RO?
Anderson. He has assault and battery, third degree disobeying a peace officer, evading, criminal threats.
Damn, Sam Anderson, dumb bitch doesn't stop. That's what that's titled. I wonder if anyone had gotten signs of tampering on that vehicle. Honestly, I'm not fussed about it. If
by the dog before they got a chance to get to the vehicle.
Yeah, probably.
And then she shot it. This is what the shots I heard when I arrived. And then she tried to shoot you.
Yeah. All right. I mean, you can. I mean, it was his vehicle on scene. Like, everything obviously leads to him being directly involved, but the concerning part is, like, they will in court try to spin this as, no, we don't know each other. Like, she dumped me in a pool. Why would she be my friend? And then bitch is gonna walk out the fucking courthouse together and get in the same car. Pull him into. Actually, no. Just release him. Release him and. Yeah, just cut him loose. Let him know. Don't phrase it as like, yeah, you're just gonna be cut loose. Let him know that we are going to, overlook the whole government, employee related stuff, and we have 30 days to push the charges ultimately.
And is there any? It's internal punishment for having equipment on us when we're off duty, right?
I don't quite know how that is to be handled.
He still has the radio in his possessions. It's just in a baggie that he needs to get back.
All right, one moment. I mean, has he been compliant?
Oh yeah, very compliant.
So the only thing I can think of is like very easy way to justify the arrest is justifying the search on the basis of him needing medical and to be transported, especially following the interaction from today, and then upon said search, finding a government radio. I'm gonna be real. I would probably just cut him loose and bring this up with.
Keep the radio on him and just keep bringing it up with DOC high command.
I would. Hold on, let me read the charge. It's at the bottom of my fucking MDT, so it's like being cut off. Public administration, safety, government issued equipment. Legal to possess any government owned or issued equipment without being a duly authorized state employee to possess that equipment and or authorized person tagged within the MDT. It doesn't really indicate you have to be on duty. I think he's technically clear of that.
He said he keeps it on him for ease of use, so he can just go on duty and start talking to people.
Yeah, okay, here's what I think. I think you cut him loose and reach out to DOC at some point here in the near future and inquire as to like what their I guess SOPs are regarding that. Not that SOPs like actually SOPs would sort of determine whether or not he was a duly authorized state employee. Because if he's not authorized to have it, which would be determined based on his SOPs, then it would be a charge. Oh, fuck. Seize it for investigation.
All right.
Pending the conclusion of that. Blake, I am so sorry. There's just a lot happening.
You're all good.
All right. Let's see here. Blake. My God.
Who's crying?
Is
out there?
this
Someone
you?
crying out there?
Are you Blake Ryder? Oh my God, you're listed as violent. Oh, you think you're the Lord of Chiliad? Oh, but,
Hey, listen, I did pay for it, but why am I listed as violent? What the fuck?
well, hold on.
Look at my charges.
I
violent.
am the Lord of Chiliad.
You want to know a secret?
Are there a lot of Lords of Chiliad?
I hate to be that guy, but they sold like 50 people the right to be the Lord of Chiliad.
I got mine for free. So I guess if I didn't have to pay for it, does that mean like I win?
It just means you're a charity case. But then again,
I'm
you're
a
a cop, so it makes sense.
One moment.
Why am I listed as violent? I'm not violent. Mostly.
All right, there we are. Okay, Blake, you know, now that you've indicated that your name is Blake, and yeah, that does match up with the ID that was on your person, I am going to take off one of your gloves, and I am going to have to fingerprint you, okay?
Okay. Why am I listed as violent, though? That's crazy.
But let me just take a wild guess based upon...
Also says very mindful, very demure, but that's very true.
I'm not going to lie, I almost removed both of those.
Why?
Well, you haven't been given either of those.
Yes, I have. I was given
Girl, you dumped your friend in a fucking pool.
I did not.
You do know I watched you, right? I was on top of the hill.
You saw nothing.
I saw the whole thing.
Oh, nothing, motherfucker.
This isn't giving very mindful or very demure.
Hey.
But I listen, I'm just saying it as it is. Also, I mean, your profile indicates your bar license was removed due to violent felony on February 14th. So, like, that's violent, surely.
I did actually retire my bar, and they forgot to remove it, so then I got removed for a violent felony. So that's actually the DOJ's fault for not doing their goddamn job. But then who's shocked by that? Anyway.
All right. Which hand would you prefer to be fingerprinted, left or right?
Does it make a difference? I would assume I'm still going to jail either way. So
yes. Yeah. Yes.
Pick your poison.
Go ahead and there we are. I'm gonna get you fingerprinted here. Try not to move too much. But right here at the bottom of the display, there's a little fingerprint scanner. Just.
I mean, you say that, but I can't exactly see it right now. You know.
There we are. Well, you did good for what it's worth.
Good.
Blake Ryder confirmed. Look at that. Look at that. We got to where we needed to be. We got to where we needed to be.
No, and I didn't even have to get you to run the DNA off of the scene.
I mean, truthfully, that actually would have been easier. It's already on, it's already in the report.
Criminal use of a firearm, not guilty, because all I did was protect someone from a dog. And as
Girl, you pulled the gun when we arrived and then you aimed it at me. You can't even keep a straight face with whatever you're thinking of saying mentally right now.
I didn't do it. Not guilty.
Girl, you know that's a lie.
I don't believe in the law. The law is a corrupt system full of bullshit. Okay, therefore, I am not guilty.
I mean, if you say so.
Obeying a peace officer, motherfucker! You guys didn't give me a lawful order.
Yes, I did. Put the gun away multiple times. All right. Just gonna go ahead
Listen,
and search a
you
person
can
one
be
more time.
anybody in your fucking little Ninja Turtle vest, okay? I don't know.
Okay. Why would you not make any means of attempting to like verify? You pulled the gun. You didn't just pull it. You aimed it, and that's when we had to shoot you.
Listen.
Here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and seize these possessions. They'll be placed in a bag, handed off to DOC. Return to your person upon your release from prison.
Come
There we
on,
are.
what's the charges? What's the time and fine?
All right, I'm gonna take the shackles off. Then I'm gonna have you approach the bars, face away, and I'll get the gloves off. Or cuffs. There we go. I also have to go and run the gun, make sure it's not hot, but in the meantime, you are looking at disobeying a peace officer in addition to ooh. Do I push criminal use or brandishing?
What's shooting on the property?
Oh, well, so that could technically be justified with the defense of the dog portion, but the whole using a firearm in the commission to aid in a crime, yeah, we're gonna go with criminal use. What you mean? What you was about to fucking blast me? You aimed a gun at me.
Cry about it. You had a gun out first. Well, second. Well,
Did you say cry
same
about
time.
it?
Yes, I said cry about it. You had a gun out as well.
Yes. But we responded to shots being fired. But no, you had a gun out first, and then you put it away, and then you pulled it back out. Okay.
You brandished a weapon at me. Okay.
Mine was done in a legal manner. Legal.
Oh, what? Just because you have a badge that makes it legal? That's unfair.
In the capacity of my job, yes.
By a dog. Okay. Then how would you feel? You come there, 2 dead people.
I'm not talking about the dog. I just justified in front of you to another officer. No, even though she was shooting before, like, you know, it could have been self-defense with the dog. We weren't there to see the whole thing, right? However, the gun was away, and when we arrived, you pulled the gun. You were told multiple times to put the gun away, and then you aimed it at me.
I'm hard of hearing.
I'm hard of believing.
Oh, it sounds like we both have a problem then, huh?
Yeah, except only one of ours is true.
Yeah, mine. You're just a liar.
Okay. Listen, I'm gonna go run this gun. Give me just a moment, okay?
You're a better man than I. I would be charging her with attempted murder without she justified it. She did attempt. She pointed at.
Yeah, but oh, jeez. If she had gotten a shot off, I'd push it, and normally I'd push it regardless, but. I feel like somebody could introduce doubt there. This is stupid. I'm going to the armory. What happened to Petty Roads? No, listen, it's about picking and choosing battles.
Oh my god.
Disregard the shot! Listen, I won't tell anyone you were running if you don't tell anyone I was running.
And that you shot.
Yeah, listen, I ain't going up to the fucking roof. It's stupid.
Listen, I didn't hear
You know
no
it's
shot.
true. You know it's true. All right, here we are.
There was no shots fired. Are you crazy?
Precisely. Ooh, boost. Shots fired. One 13303.
Well, listen, there's targets on the wall here, so it makes sense you can shoot in here.
Yep, precisely. However, if you've ever tried shooting them, you'll quickly realize that you'll be missing a projectile, and it might be lodged in the wall.
Oh, okay. I never mind then.
But like behind the counter, so a little difficult to see.
Have to pull it down.
Don't ask how I know.
Okay, I won't ask. I won't ask. I don't know anything.
Not the fucking... Not the cat. South of Milton? Is this the same property? There's no way. No, surely it's different, right? Oh, it is different. Different driveway. But still in South of Milton. Blake, the gun is hot.
Yes.
What was that?
What's up?
I'm gonna need you to speak up.
Me?
Yeah. I was letting you know that the gun is hot.
What? For what?
Well, you will not believe this. But a Kuruma being stolen also on South Mo Milton from 10 days ago.
From where?
South Mo Milton, the road that this situation occurred on. The same road of the property you was on.
10 days ago?
Yep, 10 days ago. This was used. Wait, there's also DNA on scene. One moment.
It's not mine.
Doesn't look like yours. Based upon the evidence. Hmm.
Come on, I don't even know the name of roads. I can just about find senior buttons when I need food.
Well, okay, we don't need to necessarily discuss the name of the road, but I'm just letting you know it was the same road that y'all were on, except, you know, a little further down.
Was my